So I was in work the other day and Eiley wanted to come on the camera. Say hi to YouTube, Eiley. So the other day I was in work and just as I was going out I saw these little toy figures of plastic zombies from Plants vs Zombies, the video game. And I just looked at it and I said, oh, these are cool. And one of the guys in work gave me one and I thought that was like really, really nice of him. And you know, I was like, oh, I was shocked, like, but it was just a really, really nice thing to do. And then as I was walking to the Dart, I was thinking to myself, this is probably going to be my souvenir from the place where I work, because wherever I go, I always collect like souvenirs to remind me of the place. And they're always like weird little knick-knacky things, like from my holiday in Africa, I've got a rope. From my holiday in Germany, I've got a bottle of this stuff called dandelion wine, which was this horrible, horrible drink that cursed our entire trip. From music festivals around Ireland, I've got a piece of the tent that we were camping in. So yeah, I always collect weird little things that I keep for as a souvenir to remind me of things. And I was thinking to myself, well, this zombie is probably going to be my souvenir. And I was really liking it, and I already became very attached to my toy zombie. And then I was on the Dart and I was almost home when I got a text message from a friend of mine who I was supposed to be meeting in town, saying that they'd be there in 10 minutes. I'd completely forgotten I was supposed to be there. So I jump off the Dart, I run around the platform like I have to tag off and tag back on, and then I get on the next train into town and I go meet my friend. And then when I'm in town, when I meet him, we head to this little cafe, and I realised when I got there that I'd lost my zombie. I'd lost the toy, and I was actually like so upset about this because I really, really liked this toy and I really didn't want to lose it. I know it's childish, but it had like kind of a symbolism or something to me, and it was really nice that someone at work had given me it. Like, I mean, they didn't need to do that at all. So I was very, very upset about it. Well, not like crying or anything, but you know, I was pissed off. So anyway, I had coffee with my friend and then headed back. And before I went home, I took a look around the Dart station in town, and I tried to find it anywhere, and it wasn't there. I was looking on the street for it. I was looking on the tracks to see if it had fallen on the train tracks, but it wasn't anywhere. Then when I was on my way home, I decided I'd get off at the train station where I'd gotten off to go back into town earlier that day. And so I got off, and the same thing, looking around the tracks, nothing there, looking around everything. And then I went up and I looked beside the tag machine, and lo and behold, there he was. And I found him, and I was so shocked and so surprised and so happy to find my little zombie, because I really thought it was gone, and I was really upset about that. So now I have him, and I'm really, really happy. He was just lying on the ground beside the machine. And yeah, I was just really happy to find it. I thought I'd share. Anyway, I was wondering, do you guys like collect things like that? Like, do you keep souvenirs of places you've been and experiences you've had? Because I definitely would recommend you start if you don't, because I have a shelf of just random things, and they're completely worthless bric-a-brac that no one else would even look twice at. But to me, every single one of these things has a story behind it, and I think that's really cool. So yeah, if you guys don't collect stuff like that, I would really recommend it, because it's awesome, and it means that you it's a fun way of remembering everything that you've been through in your life. Anyway, bye bye from me and my zombie. Bye. Eiley wants to say goodbye too. Or maybe she just wants to growl. Say goodbye, Eiley. Bye bye. Oh, she's just a little baby. Anyway, see you guys. Brains. Yummy.